All right, and welcome back. This is episode 6 of Vendetta Survivor. We have some new faces here that have never voted before. I think just Cristian, actually, and Cayne. Anyway, I outposted the group here today. It was a piss poor Sunday effort, and I mean piss poor Sunday effort. The group did a total of 3 blogs. 3 blogs out of the group of 40 writers. Not it. I think I did 6 or 5. I either did 5 or 6. So that's why we're having Survivor today. Also, Cristian and Cayne get a vote today for streaming. So they're doing things. I would have given Karl a vote. Oh, Garrett gets a vote for streaming as well. I would have given Karl a vote just for doing a TikTok. So if you did literally anything, you got a vote for today. So I'm going to reveal the names on the list. Again, you can tell me whether you think someone is unfairly on the list. You don't believe they should be on the list. I will gladly remove them. Unfortunately, Creek's Corner is not here. He's at a wedding, but next time he is here, he does get special Survivor privileges because he outposted the group. So the first name on the list is Bryce Gelman. And the reason why Bryce Gelman is on the list is not because of this reason. This guy, his articles put me to sleep. He is probably the most boring fucking writer we have. So I told Fontanello and Creek's Corner, hey, invite this kid on Empire's Finest. Let's see if he can speak. Let's see if he's got a good talking voice. This kid had a week notice to go on their show. Once it was time to record their show, Bryce Gelman decides to message and say, hey, I'm out to dinner. Sorry, I can't make it.
I think the whole thing with Empire's Finest was sort of indicative of a larger issue, which is people take this shit for granted.
Oh, correct. Correct.
And they think just because, we're sort of I wouldn't say informal, but like we're a tight group. You know what I mean? Like we're all friends.
Just give the fellas a heads up.
So it's just kind of like, I understand that there's that sort of like vibe here, but at the same time, like this is a company. We are trying to make real content and make a real go at this. So it rattles me when someone sort of treats it like it's just like a hangout. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go to bat for Bryce Gelman there for a second.
So you can easily remove him from the list if you think he shouldn't be on the list.
No, he can stay.
Okay. Next name on the list here is Eric Reynolds. And the reason why he's on the list is not only is Eric Reynolds leaving, but since he informed me that he's leaving, he has just done a very piss poor job. So you can get rid of this guy anyway and salvage the rest of the group. But to me, there's no reason why Eric Reynolds should be volunteering to edit a fantasy episode. And then I ask him why it's not done, why it's not done, why it's not done. And now it's been 3 weeks since this fantasy episode has gone up on the site. Next name on the list here is Michael Dallow. And I've kept this guy off the list for a long time. This is, I guess they don't technically know each other, but this is Gavin's guy. He has a podcast called Mostly Soccer. I tried to give this guy free help for his podcast by giving him William Wang. He does not respond to William Wang. He does not respond to anything William Wang does. The only way you can get a hold of the guy is if you message him on Twitter. So I just find that rude as hell, me trying to go out of my way to, get the guy some help. And he really hasn't made any sort of an impact. So last name on the list here is Nick Apria. And once again, Nick Apria finds himself back on the list because I haven't heard from this guy since like April, I would say. He asked for a break.
April.
Gave the guy a break, but kind of got to hear from you by April. So those are the names on the list.
Okay. That's disgusting. Okay.
So, Cervantes, right? You're the newest guy here. Who's your vote?
I got to go with Nick here. He hasn't been in communication with you, and he was on the list last time. So I'll keep it pretty short with that. I feel like that's reason enough.
Okay. 1 vote for Nick Apria. Cristian, you get a vote for streaming some FIFA stuff, and you're going to stream some Splitgate. You're a stud, man.
Doing what I do, day by day.
We were vibing yesterday while you were streaming too.
Yeah, we were chilling. Tonight it was funny as hell with Raul. Game heroics. Once again,
Raul,
sorry,
he's on
Cayne.
fire. Who are you voting for?
I mean, yeah, I'm also gonna go with Cervantes. I'm gonna go with Nick. I mean, same reason. It's like all these guys have a common issue, no communication. It's like you preach that and everyone preaches that time and time again. I don't know why it's so difficult.
There will always be a list. There will
Send a
just always be
message.
a list.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be my vote. But honestly, I could see a reason to vote for any one of them.
All right. 2 votes for Nick Apria. I think, is it Cayne Lander or Karl?
I started, I guess, almost a year ago now, 11 months ago. So
Yeah, it's Cayne.
All right. So Cayne Lander, you get a vote. You're going to do some split gate tonight.
yes, sir. And I mean, I don't, the reason I haven't been on here before is because I don't really create content anymore. I do a little bit. What I do content wise is streaming. I'm not going to vote for Bryce Gelman. I don't know if it's a fireable offense. It's shitty. Something that can't happen, but I don't think it's a fireable offense.
Survivor list worthy.
Yeah, survivor list worthy for sure. But I think a great way that this survivor thing could function is when people see their name on the list, they're like, oh shit, I don't want to get fired.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's not necessarily it's a survivor list offense. It's not a fireable offense, I don't think.
I feel
Eric
like that
Reynolds
is
not-
fireable. Nick Speaks did the same thing. That's fireable.
Yep.
I'd fire his ass. Okay, I'm sorry. This is Kane's time.
No, I mean, I get it. I don't know. Second chances. I haven't really heard him really do anything else wrong the whole time he's been here. But Eric Reynolds, I'm not voting for him. He's leaving anyway. It's a waste of a vote. It's stupid. Mike Dallow. I mean, it's really for me, it's between Mike Dallow and Nick Apria. And I obviously Trey, when I usually, I mean, last year I took a little break during first semester just with
Mhm.
football and everything. And this semester I'm doing the same thing. And even though my break was like, I guess a couple months long at least.
But I knew it was going to be a couple months long is the
but,
problem.
yeah. But I had dates for you, right? Like
Yeah.
I said, this is okay, this is my LSAT date. And this is when I'm going to be back. And I will be back on that date
Mhm.
working. And I also was messaging you pretty much the whole time throughout it.
Yes.
Just saying like, hey, this is status update. This is what's up. So I don't really have too much patience for that. I don't think anybody in this company is really busy enough that they can say, oh my gosh, I don't have time to message you on Slack once every
You would think.
couple weeks. And I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any patience for that stuff. So my vote's going to Nick Apria.
All right. So we got
I'm sure you're a nice enough guy. It's nothing personal. It's just unacceptable that you just ghost everybody for, was it 3 months now?
yeah.
4 months.
So far we have 3 votes for Nick Apria, no votes for anyone else. So Max Everett, you're on the clock here now.
There's no point in voting for Eric because he's already gone. What did Nick Apria do again? Because he's got 3 votes. I'm assuming he's done
Well,
something.
there's just what did he do? That's a better question.
Is he even alive?
I don't know. He could be dead. I'm not sure.
Bryce Gelman. Because what he did was really shitty. And he's active.
Are you like asking me? Like I don't.
No. I'm saying that's my vote. Yeah.
Oh, you're going for Bryce Gelman.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
3 votes for Nick Apria, 1 vote for Bryce Gelman. I believe it goes to Karl now.
Yeah, I think I would agree with Cayne that I don't think the Bryce thing is fireable, but it is survivor list worthy. Like this is kind of like a first strike, I think, because I also don't remember him doing anything necessarily like survivor list worthy before this.
Well, he hasn't done much of anything noteworthy. So,
I mean, yeah. So I guess the question then would be, is not doing anything noteworthy better than doing something noteworthy that's bad? So
I don't know. Nick
don't know.
Wilcox was quite the star for 2 days.
He was, yeah. He was, yeah, he ran this place for 2 days, man. I mean, the Nick Apria thing is so, like, I don't I don't know if he's got something going on. It's just so like it's so weird to just ghost for that long. And that also means he hasn't posted for that long, which has kind of made our problem worse.
He doesn't even have an active Twitter account.
Man. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Nick. I'm gonna vote for Nick. I don't like. I hope he's okay, but some just like every couple weeks, like just if he had said
It's been
something
more than that.
like
It's
in
been
the last
months.
couple weeks. No, that's what I mean though. Like if he had said something like in the last couple weeks, like that's a different story. But yeah, he has to be my vote. Like it's easy to not be on the list. You just got to communicate.
Okay, so I think that technically ends Survivor because even if Chickster and Garrett vote for someone else, it's over. But I mean, Garrett and Chickster, you guys can like talk and maybe like say who you would have voted for.
I would have stood in solidarity with my new friend Anthony Fontanello and the Empire's finest crew, and I would have voted Bryce Gelman.
Wow! So you're friends now. Do you want to talk about that?
I was waiting for this episode to come out because I know he was going to say something. I watched it all the way through, and I did what he wanted. I messaged him, but we had a conversation. We ironed everything out, and to show that I am not going to do that anymore, and Anthony and I are cool, I'll send my vote his way.
Isn't it so nice when we can just talk to each other like grown-ass men and squash beef?
Amen, Cayne Lander. Amen.
Isn't that
You mean
cool?
not hopping on a call and getting cussed out over something I wrote? I can't relate, honestly. I don't know. You say this guy's name, he's gonna throw a fucking bitch fit about it. But
I was more referring to the fact and I mean, Garrett, I don't think you ever did this. But I was more referring to, isn't it nice that Trey didn't get messages about this?
Oh.
And neither did me and Brian.
Fair. Hash everything out. That's how it's supposed to be.
Chickster, would you like to explain what your vote would have been?
Oh, it just would have been Eric Reynolds, just because I'm petty. But also
For not editing the fantasy show?
Yeah, basically, just because I'm petty. But I mean, like he's already leaving, so I guess that gives everyone else, or would it give everyone else a second chance? But doesn't really matter to me anymore. It's not my call. So
Okay. Any final thoughts from the rest of you guys?
Go shine your head.
Fuck off.
All right.
Come on,
sorry.
Christian. I know you got something in that head of yours.
I would just say for anybody like watching this that maybe like on the Survivor list or has been on the Survivor list before, or like is sort of a fringe Survivor type person, like don't take this shit for granted. Like we try to be a sort of like friendly culture here where like we're all buddies and we all, talk and we're all personal with each other. But at the same time, like you can't just like ghost everybody and like take it for granted like that.
Yeah, I do have to mention Michael Dallow because I didn't even know we had that podcast.
Well, I don't know if we have it. I don't know if we have it. Like, I'm sorry, we already have history with not having podcasts, like, actually with the site. Can he figure it out? Like, Michael Dallow. I'd love him to figure it out.
Figure it out. Like, figure it out. Are you with us or are you with not? Because I promise we don't need a sequel to this shit. It probably won't be as messy as the first one, but we don't need a fucking sequel to it. I promise we don't. So he's just got to figure out if he's with it or not. If not, get the fuck out. That's all I really got.
Chickster had a kid and he's got no room for fucking time anymore. He's just all over it.
I was telling you, I was like, oh, hold on, I gotta change the diaper right quick. Hold on, like we got her in the bath. We had to do and then all that, and then everyone gets to pick whoever they wanted, and I don't even get to choose my guy.
I'm proud of you though.
Yeah.
Cervantes, give me a good quote to wrap it up.
I mean, I'm glad that Garrett and Font squashed the beef because you sent the Zoom link before I could ask the question, but I kind of wanted to pass my vote to Font just to have them on the same Zoom call, just to see what would happen. But I'm glad
You're
that
a douchebag. Wow.
Don't say
It
that
would've been-
about Cervantes. I love Cervantes.
all right, here's my quote.
All right. That's episode 6 of Survivor. Nick Apria, we'll be seeing you. So yeah, we'll see you eventually next time. Later.